All right, guys, so I have a proposal to help alleviate the nursing shortage out there. And, maybe far-fetched, but let's give it a go. As we all know, nursing is, for lack of a better term, a skilled trade. It's something you have to learn, not quite as skilled as, say, welding or electrical work or mechanical work, something like that, but nursing is, at the bare minimum, a skilled trade. You have to learn this, things like that. And so I propose to help alleviate the nursing shortage, and this would work in union states, nursing union states, North Carolina not being one of them. We develop a workforce development program, sort of like what California has. California has a way to become an LVN by doing a 5-year stint as a CNA in various locations, and then you can challenge the NCLEX exam in order to become a nurse. I would like to propose a workforce development program in which people are recruited in high school, or not really recruited or drafted, but said, hey, if you want to become a nurse, let's go ahead and let's get you in this program as an 11th grader or whatever it may be, and say, hey, let's go ahead and get your CNA knocked out of the way, and then let's go ahead and get your core nursing prerequisites knocked out while you're still in high school. That way, as soon as you graduate high school, you do your clinical, and then you're a nurse at 19 years old, or if depending upon when you graduate. Let's go ahead and say you have to do a year outside of high school, so that at 18, 19 years old, you are a fully licensed nurse, something that you started in 11th grade. Just my thought process. And then in the meantime, to sweeten the deal, sort of get this ball rolling a little bit further, a little bit better, let's go ahead and, one, pay these kids. Let's give them some money because we're taking their time, and then also pay for their school. Oh, this is a crazy idea, I know, but man, would it not help? Of course, no one's going to do this. The only place that could actually do it would probably be a union state, a nurse union state that has, maybe the funding. Maybe you sign a contract saying, hey, you know what, after I graduate, I'm going to work at this hospital for 3 years, whatever it may be. Say, hey, I'm going to work here for 3 years, or I have to pay back all my money. But if I work here for these 3 years, I'm going to get my pay for my time while I'm in 11th grade till I graduate. I'm also going to get my school and books, everything paid for, and then I'm going to get a paycheck when I graduate. Oh, wow, this sounds amazing. And hopefully a lot more kids, 16, 17 years old, would take up someone on this job opportunity. Now, do kids want to work? No. And I also myself thought nursing was not where I wanted to be at 16, 17 years old. I didn't even know it was going to be for me until I was about 28. So, some nurses may not get into it, and then some kids may get into it and realize, hey, you know what, this is not for me. However, some may get into it and realize, you know what, this is for me. I like seeing this paycheck come in. I like seeing all these things happen. Then you got to sort of do things with their paychecks in order to not create kids with money, if you will. You give enough money to a 16, 17-year-old and you could create issues. So that could be a problem in itself. Other things need to be worked out. But the idea should be, let's go ahead and get 11th graders. Let's pay them. Let's send them to school. Let's get them a high school diploma and an associate's degree in nursing all at the same time, while paying them and paying for their school, in order to alleviate these things, sort of like a great big scholarship program, and call it a workforce development program. This would be phenomenal. And it would definitely get young people into nursing, but it would never work because no one will ever go for this, and no one is even thinking about this. California sort of is, and I do applaud California's effort. Like I said, the CNA, you do CNA. I believe it's 5 years. You become a CNA in California. You work as a CNA for 5 years, and then you can challenge the NCLEX. Of course, you got to take pharmaceutical classes and whatnot. I really like this. I really like that idea. I just wish more places would do things like that and do more workforce development programs. So this is a theory. that unfortunately I don't think would ever catch on and never work out. Let me know down below, does your state do something like this that may or may not be California? Does your local area do something like this? Is there a hospital that offers something like this? I would love to see it, and I would love to know about it, and I would love for more people to know about it, and this become sort of the norm. I would love for this to happen. When I went to school, of course, like I said, I was 28. When I started school, I had to pay for everything by myself, and then my employer reimbursed me. So that was good, but that initial come up with the money cost was not the best. Let me know your ideas. Let me know if your state or local entity offers something like this. Curious to know. Hope it helps. Thank you much.